This is about to be the best segment of all time. Mwah. You're not going to believe this, but I am the Elden Lord of my own household. Britt brought me peppermint tea! Oh, this feels so good. This feels so good, and let me tell you a little bit about what we did. In the last segment, we went all the way up the Shadow Keep, slayed Messmer, impaled the Impaler, went this way, got to the Viaduct Minor Tower, and I said, let me do a quick run down to this stupid map fragment. And I'm never getting to this map fragment, ever. I'm never getting here. So I wandered around here, got insanely lost, died a lot, and then I said, you know what? To close out this week's stream, there's a lot of areas that I haven't been to that I want to kind of clear out. So we're going to go here first and do this kind of upper area. We're going to do the other upper area here. And I actually have decided I'm going to not explore beyond this, because I have another area that I want to go to, which is all the way at the starting area. This whole region up here, I've yet to explore. And I want to. I wanna. That fragment isn't real. It sure feels that way. Ooh. I am very strong. You know, I'm just gonna do this. This is so much easier. I'm in the mood for a little bit of chill, stabby, stabbing. And I have a question for the YouTubes. My YouTube gamers that are, ow, stabbing attack, missed. It's a question for our dear YouTube reviewers. So, like, if someone said, how do you get a career if you're in your late 20s? Like, what would you do? This is a really interesting question to me because, like, I don't know that much about that. I really don't. Because, I mean, I know how I live. I mean, this is going to sound like, you know what? You know what? No. I'm not going to try to temper this. I'm going to amp it up. I'm going to be the most monumentally arrogant person you've ever heard speak. Here it comes. All right, are you ready? I don't want a career because I don't trust anyone to be in charge of my decision-making. How could I? They would make such bad decisions. I couldn't handle that. Well, Sean, let me be your boss for a little bit. I promise I'll make good decisions. Can't trust it. Immediately, trust gone. Out the window. Now, there's something that's actually a deeper layer than this. Here's the actual layer that we're going to talk about, okay? Which is, if someone said, Sean, do this thing, and I really didn't trust not just this individual decision, but like the decision-making process that produced this Garbo decision. I like psychologically struggle so much in that situation if I don't have enough agency to push back or say no or like go, I don't think we should do that. It's a real issue. Now, of course, this is not like in 100% of things. Like if you're working in any team at all, there's endless, ceaseless compromise and working with other people and this sort of thing. But the worst is when I'm working with someone and I compromise and I feel okay about it. And I compromise again and 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 again. And suddenly it's been... Oops. That must have hurt so much for that guy. You compromise again and again and again and again and again and again. And all of a sudden you realize that you're just going to be compromising and things are going poorly and they, like, are not reading the room. They're not reading the data. They're just like, no, we're just going to do what I say. Hold your shield out. You know what? I just shouldn't put the shield down. And it's when I'm in that situation where it's not that there is an individual decision that I disagree with that I think is bad. It's like the overall trend is horrific. I have no agency to change the overall trend, and that's that. I really, really can't handle that. Like, I mean, I cannot handle it. And I know some people that are just like I literally knew of a guy that worked at a startup that went bust, went to work at another startup that went bust, went and worked at a big company for a while, joined another startup that went bust. And I was talking to him, I was like, man, isn't that, like, really stressful to you? He's like, no, I'm just an engineer. They just say, code this. And I go, sure. You know, I'm doing the startups because they're doing some weird stuff. It's kind of interesting, you know. That's about it. And I was like, huh. And he's just fine. So I stab him once. Poke him once, and I can crit him. Shadowcast is... It sounds insane. Is that person insane? Ooh, I got the twin blade? Ooh. Is there anything up here? Just a guy with a twin blade? Sure. Not bad. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if I feel like the entire trajectory is bad, I psychologically really, really struggle with that. Unlike this guy I knew, it's just like, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, whatever. Yo, you want me to code it? Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. So wait a minute. What a colossal waste of time. Oh my god, I was running around on a horse up here. Dude, I see how to get there. So what I need to do is I need to go down here. I need to curly whirly woo this way. Alright. I'm absolutely solving this. And so for that reason, because I just psychologically really cannot handle the idea of someone being like, Sean, I've got a terrible idea, and you're gonna implement it for me. Like, I mean, like that, I would really struggle with that a lot. And so, I just only do stuff that I can be in charge of. To some degree. Like, again, I've done tons of work and events with teams. I've worked with teams on all manner of shit. But again, it's that idea of, like, being in a sort of permanently disempowered position that I just can't handle. So I've structured my entire life to just be able to have a lot of control over stuff. Last week, I didn't feel so good. It's like it's this megalomania. Damn right! I'm the only one I can trust, because I'm certainly smarter than anyone you've ever met. That's how I talk. I sound like that. Can I not get up there from here? How does this even work? Oh, there's a guy. Stabby, stab, stab. Your Grant says, struggle with this exact feeling. Military culture is 50% decisions made like that. Dude. Oh, it's tough. It's really tough. Because, like, you know, there's another thing that's also, I think, important to call out. Just because you wouldn't do it that way, and you can be 100% convinced that you're doing it the right way and they're doing it the wrong way, you can still wind up being wrong a lot. Like, a lot. And I think, like, a really simple example of this happens in any form of comedy writing. There's been a large number of times where I've been part of a show and they're like, there's going to be this bit, and then you're going to say it like this, and they're going to say it like that, and then you're going to say it like this, and then this is going to happen, and this is how it's going to be. And I'm like, this sounds like the most unfunny shit I've ever heard. It would be way better if, and then I say something that I'm like, yeah, that'd be funny. Hell yeah. I think I can't get there from here. And then, you know, like, this literally happened to me at the PC gaming show, where there was this bit where they're like, Sean, listen, talk like this, and here's what's going to be happening. We're actually going to be splicing a bunch of audio that you haven't recorded yet, and in the edit, it'll be really good. And I went, oh, I totally don't see how this will work, so just please direct me really hard, because I can't imagine it. And so I did it, and people specifically came to me afterwards and were like, oh my god, Sean, that bit was so funny when you did that. That was one of the best bits of the show. Like, yep, I deserve no credit for that at all. A writer and a director said, Sean, stand there and say this in this way. Nope, that's not quite it. Do it again like this. And we did that a few times, so they were like, perfect. I can make this funny. And, I mean, like, truly, if they had kept explaining it, I mean, I still wouldn't have got it. It needed to, like, be totally done, and in retrospect, I was able to go, oh, I see. Okay, got it. And so, you know, from that point of view, it's like, oh, well, dude. What's that twinkling sound? Huh. Okie dokie. So we've done this. Did you hear that? Hear that little twinkling? Is that me that's making that noise? I'm going insane. Is there like a cave around here? Is there a catacomb I'm missing? Oh my god. It could just be a bug. Okay, anyways. my god. Yeah, there's this noise, and you can hear this. Okay, so there's got to be a cave or something on the other side here. That's what I'm going to assert. Oh my god, this game makes me go insane! I mean, there has to be like a little cave entrance or some shit around here. Okay. Huh. Man, it's just as painful to watch. Dude, I hope it hurts. There it is. I see you. I knew it. No, that's not. Wait, what? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I saw that thing, and I thought it was an entrance, and I was like, ha! Found ya. Is there no entrance here? To anything? Is it just invisible? I have an idea. Huh. Where? Dude, I'm just gonna, like, I don't, this is, like, so insane to me. I can hear it. It's right here. I mean, like, it's right here. This is insane. Okay, but hold on. I'm going to turn up the game. You hear this? Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn it back down. Okay. Okay. I hate this game at night. It fucking sucks. Here's my current suspicions. Current suspicions is that it is underneath this. And that there's like an entrance somewhere around here that I just can't see. And I can see mods rapidly clearing things out in chat. I'm gonna avoid. I want no spoilers, no hints, no suggestions, no nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this so slowly. Okay, could it be underneath? It's a very Soul-style thing to do. Oh wait, I have a summon? Oh shit, I'm out of mana. Fuck. Okay, hold on, hold on. Oh my god, it's a different R2 attack. Okay. Okay, so let me take this out. Oh my god. Well, that's all the streaming we have time for in this life. Did I not look up? What was happening here, man? I was looking... Oh, I see. So I was here. So I was, like, looking like this because I was directly underneath it. Oh. Oh. Kill secured. Alright, we're done with that. I'm going here. Oh my god. This is the game, baby. I'm not afraid, I'm not ashamed, because I'm here to play the game, baby. Oh, I'm here to play the game. Excellent. Magenta says, this is why you get my Prime sub. See, this, I will say, think about what would have happened if one of you went, Day9, it's straight above you, dude. Well, you know, there was another thing that was also weird about this, and I'm gonna put this here. Which is, I could summon things. Like, you saw there was my summon sign that showed up. So now I actually have even more questions. Wait a minute. My summon sign was up, so there probably is some sort of cave system under here. I think, maybe? I don't know, man. There's just a lot of stuff in this game. Man. But yeah, no, see, that was so fun for me. I mean, it was torture for a bit, but... Little known fact, you can counter range attacks. So now we're kind of doing, we're going to go like from here to here and back. One. Nice. Aha. Anything notable here? Ah, come on. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes, dude. Oh my god, we found it. We found out how to get here. Because when I was from below, I was seeing that there was this whole region here. And I could see that it was walkable, but I just didn't know how to walk up here. And the guard peering over the edge. What a dead giveaway. Who do you think I am, Miyazaki? Now, this is also where I will note there better be something good down here. Better be something good. Dude, let me tell you something. I have been absolutely getting Miyazaki hard in this game, and I couldn't be happier. Like, the fact that... Is this the way? The fact that there was that little twinkle, twinkle, twinkle sound, and I actually stayed around to figure out what was the source of it, amazing. Little guard looking forward, maybe walk forward. Ah, amazing. These little guys, not amazing. Hate them. Could absolutely do without them. Wow, I'm hitting him in one swing. Alright, is there anything up here? Come on, give me something. Give me something, Miyazaki. I need just give me something. Yeah, if there is... that's actually a really, really great question, Trigonometry. If you make a statement that could spoil stuff in the DLC, go ahead and hold off on that for us. Because I understand there's some things that are directly related to the base game, and the base game alone. But if there's someone who, for instance, has not played through the DLC but has played through the base game, and you could say something that could potentially spoil that experience, that's the one that we're like, hey, hold off on that. Bonk. Go. Alright, nice. Oh my god, I'm so happy I found this area. I will say, though, if there's nothing here, that will disappoint me a little bit. Not a lot. But a little bit. Like, it's cool to have gotten here. Yeah. This is what I need to do to get over here. Oh, is there nothing here? Aw, Miyazaki, come on. I mean, I guess this is another entrance to here, which can lead down here to the Elak River front. You know, See, like, if there was just Soul of a Proud Knight or something like that there, just a little bit. And I don't mean this for that one in particular, that one is bad. I mean, like, in aggregate, the amount of times when I, like, find a location that's kind of cool in the DLC, and I begin to scour my way through this cool area, and I get to the end, and there's just not... There's just... I don't even want to say that it's... The payoff isn't good enough. I mean, there's just, in a very literal sense, I keep getting no payoff. I want a little more payoff. Nidian says, discourages thorough exploration. I mean, maybe. I mean, like, the problem is, I'm gonna keep exploring thoroughly. I mean, I'm going to. There's little things like this cave here, that's at the mouth of this river, this one, the river mouth cave. Great descriptor, Day9. Like, that was kind of easy to miss. So I feel a motivation to continue to be thorough. But I mean, there's a sort of, Is there a way to abandon your runes so they don't keep showing up on my mini-map? Die again. Yeah, because I mean, like, for instance, I felt like Elden Ring was really good at this. All the previous Souls games were really good at this, where you'd go down here, and then, like, maybe here, there would be just a simple thing to pick up you know, like one of these rune items, like these things, Shadow Realm rune. And you go, oh, okay. It's not like the best thing ever. But what it does is it gives me a sense of completion. Just a really simple, fill in a checkbox. And I mean, I actually feel like this is a good example here where I go, hey, what's at the end of this? Let me remove this map marker for simplicity's sake. I'm exploring around this area, right? It's segregated from this cliff. It's right here. I'm looking around, I'm seeing, hey, could there be something good here? And what do you know? There's one of these things. And that's kind of neat. Or there's a save point. That's kind of neat. There's like a thing. And I mean, like a Erdtree fragment is great. I mean, that's in a very literal sense valuable. But even if there wasn't this save point and there wasn't these other things, I'd still be okay with this. Abandon here a part of my flesh and body. Part of flesh and body, okay. Another one. Like, this to me is more than satisfying enough. Unright says, is it just me or is Erdtree just a very silly sounding word for serious object? So it's the old-timey spelling for shadow. It's like shadow. In the same way that it's not called the Siofra River Valley, it's Shifra, I think. Same with the G-A-O-L. Yeah, it's pronounced jail, not gowl. Although I will say gowl and skidoo. Siofra. Is Caelid Sealid? You know, I never thought about it. I never actually went to go look up the pronunciation of Caelid. Yeah, the more you know. The more you know. I'm so happy I'm playing for another hour. This game's so beautiful. We should have like tentacle guys here. I'm gonna go ahead and walk the horse instead of sprint the horse. Take a peek through. Still haven't gone down this area. I went all the way down there. How thoroughly do I re-explore the map in subsequent playthroughs? I'm not sure what I would do on a subsequent playthrough of Grampy. I would probably try to plan out a route. If I did another playthrough, I would definitely do gravity magic, because I think it's really cool. Try to get, like, gravity swords. Technically, the Ruin's Greatsword is doing that. good. Me every time my alarm goes off.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
Alright, so I guess I'll go this way. Ah! Ah! Gotcha. I don't know if this was your experience, but I feel like completely overpowered this entire playthrough. It's been great. Margaret Titus says no, but I set myself restrictions. Oh. Where do these things lead? Just directly below, I see. Dude, now I'm going crazy. I'm like listening for little twinkles and thinking I keep hearing them. I have to stop. Nidgewar says, hey, question from someone who has only recently played this game and can't seem to get into it. I feel like it's something I would enjoy, but the pacing feels bad. Is there something I can try and take away to help myself enjoy it? Yeah, well, tell me a little bit about your experience. Like, have you played any of the other Souls games? You know, how deep did you get into it? Because I did indeed feel okay. The first 10 hours I played. Like, basically Liurnia, or not Liurnia, Limgrave. I was like, this game's okay. Because I think it kind of sucks in that, like... What? Alright, I guess there's a boss or something here. Or did I just... Ancient Dragon Man. Oops. See you later, Ancient Dragon Man. So let me speak a little bit to some of the pacing struggles that I felt, Midgeworth, and what I would recommend, which is if you go back to, if I go all the way over here to Limgrave. Yeah, so like when you enter Limgrave, you go to the first step. What I did is I went straight to here, and just kept going wherever it pointed me. So this then led me up here, which led me to Margit the Fell Omen, and then I went to Stormvale Castle, and then I went, ooh, I actually kind of want to explore around in general. So I started to kind of like wander around and went to this Waypoint Ruins. There's a map fragment, I think it's like here somewhere in the woods. And I kind of explored around, and then I actually went through the Weeping Peninsula down here, and I loved this peninsula a lot. So I would recommend, if you're feeling a little stuck in terms of the pacing, go to Stormvale. Stormvale is really, really, really intense and awesome. And overall, very, very, very positive. And I kind of made myself go, all right, I'm going to go mess around in the open world and try to start, like, meticulously clearing areas out until I'm bored. Then I'm going to go somewhere else. And I'm going to go to one of these big castles. And that's what really made it feel good for me. But I mean, the pacing in Limgrave for me, it was weird. It was not good. And I think that this is kind of something that I don't know what to think about this. Which is like, in a lot of open world games where there's a ton of variation of experiences, there's a ton of variations of different player skill levels who are, you know... Oh, I see. There's a ton of different player skill levels, so you're trying to like make something that you think that good players could get through quickly, so that way they can begin to experience the interesting challenges that are compelling. Yeah, I don't know. So like a lot of times when I was playing through the start of Elden Ring, I was like, this is actually so boring. There's nothing happening. Nice. And as I've been playing through the DLC, I'm actually kind of having that again, where I'm like, dude, there's just... Oh, I see. Is this the way I'm supposed to go up, around, back this way? Like, for instance, like, I've wandered up here, and I'm just sort of like... Is that it? There's nothing up here? Did I miss something? I don't know, it kind of feels like there should be something here. Maybe I'm just, like, literally wrong, but I just feel like there should maybe be something. And I guess a hill's just a hill? See if I can jump across here. That'd be pretty cool. Nope, I'm gonna go back down and this way, and up, and then here. If that killed me, I was going to be so annoyed. And I feel like there's this kind of weird thing that, like, games train you. And I'm going to use Shadow of the Colossus as, like, a really good example. The Shadow of the Colossus is a game where you... Shadow of the Colossus is a game where the only thing that exists is boss fights. And so as you're playing, you know, when I first played, I was like trying to explore around, I was trying to check out different areas. So I'm not gonna check out this half of anything. And it kind of trains you that it's okay to just ignore a lot of the landscape around you. Like, that's okay to do. You don't need to do any of that. Just try to figure out a way to get to the boss. game works great. What I feel like with Elden Ring, especially the base game, my experience was this game trained me to scour every nook and every cranny. And God, did it give me a lot of rewards. And, you know, I made this joke to Tristan when we were talking about the DLC. I met someone in college whose family did gifts for Thanksgiving. Never heard of this. They did Thanksgiving gifts. You know, they did gifts on your birthday, gifts for Christmas, gifts for Thanksgiving. I've never heard of this. My family doesn't do it. No family I've ever met does this. But they just want to express thanks to each other, so they get each other gifts. Like, you know, even as I'm thinking about it, like, I guess there's a logic to it, but I just still have never heard of this. That's crazy. And she started dating this guy. And she was upset because he, like, didn't get her a Thanksgiving gift. She's saying, man, I don't know. He knows that, like, gifts on Thanksgiving are, like, important to me, and I just can't believe he didn't get me anything for Thanksgiving. And I don't remember what I said, but I remember thinking, like, oh, do you do, like, a Labor Day gift, too? You get upset that you didn't get your Labor Day present, man? What are you talking about? And I actually wonder if I'm being that Thanksgiving gifted gamer. Because, like, look at this. Look at this gorgeous entrance. See, like, this is what I'm talking about, man. I just got my Thanksgiving Day gift. Where there's, like, this little path. And there's, like, a little dragon man that's in the way. And there's these interesting statues. And there's a thing at the end. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, man. I love exploring. It feels so good. The game is rewarding me for exploring, man. Dragon's Pit. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Better be some dragons in here. Holy shit. Oh. Almost messed that up. Like, am I the guy who's upset that he isn't getting his Thanksgiving gifts? Am I the guy who's upset that he's not getting sweet little hidden things when, Sean, you're getting plenty? What are you talking about? Book ups. I just want to say how much I appreciate the chat culture you've cultivated here. Watching some other no spoiler streams elsewhere made me miss this. Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Oh, his little head falls off. Such a nice touch. I actually wish to go explore backwards. Smithing Stone 1. Okay, this is a good example of what I'm talking about. I go back here, and there's Smithing Stone 1. I go back here, and there's a Smithing Stone 1. I don't fucking need a Smithing Stone 1. I don't even think I need smithing stones. However, I went down there was a glowing thing, I clicked it, checked the box. It feels good. It feels so good. I want to just snuggle myself. It feels so nice. I want to give myself a smithing stone. It feels good. It feels really good. And this is what I mean by I just want more rewards in areas. I don't need it to be that when I get to the end of the thing, there's a brand new weapon and a boss. And if there's not a legacy dungeon at the end of each tube I go down, I'm pissed. It's just like a little checkbox thing. And if some of the times I go explore somewhere and there's a smithing stone one, it kind of sucks. Or I go there and there's an arteria leaf and I'm like, oh my god, another one of these. It's at least something. And then sometimes I go back there and there's a unique weapon. That's how I got this cross naginata. And sometimes you go down there and it's a talisman. Sometimes it's a new spell. And sometimes it's a spell slot. And sometimes it's a boss. And sometimes it's an entirely new zone. Like, this is an entirely new zone. It was so satisfying to curl my way up here and boop, there's a dragon's pit. And I'm like, holy shit. It's the frequency of times that I've gone to a location and very literally there is nothing there. Oh, okay, video game. This is what I love so much about this combo of things that I've set up. Like my Spectral Spear and my regular counterattacks and my R2 on this is so good at stance breaking. One shot. Yeah, I believe these are the beastmen from Faramazula. God, this is so cool. You're a dragon. Don't get up on my best. Ooh, neat. Gravity magic. Up or down? Ooh, it feels so good. It does suck that my green bar is shorter than my red bar. That's the thing that I think it hurts the most. Oh, welcome back. This is the most indestructible build. I love this. I love holding the shield up. I'm gonna get destructed, aren't I? Now I can upgrade. All right. We get a dragon heart, ancient dragon smithing stone. Yeah, fuck yeah. I think this is the entrance. Oops. There's the entrance. Unright says, now that's a good Thanksgiving present. Yeah, like it's a familiar boss. I kill him, I get a little reward, I get a little dragon heart, I get a little cool experience. Like, that was great. I didn't have to go that way. I could have gone this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm nitpicking. I really, like, I can't stress enough, this is, like, the greatest thing that has ever existed in this game. Alright, so be brave, show no fear. Alright, so what this means... This means that I should just walk out. I'm fucking brave! Let's go! Oh, shit. All right. Ready to poke. Those knees, though. You wish you had my knees. No way! It's Ancient Dragon Man! Stab! 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 Why you goofing? Huh? Why you goofing? You'd be embarrassed. I mean, it's Ancient Dragon Man. This is the most esports fight ever. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you, fuck you. All right! Yes! you fool. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, this better open. What the fuck? No way. Holy shit, take that, ancient dragon man. Acquisition. Cave extendo. What does this thing do? Causes blood loss buildup. 55? That's the same as my Naginata. Ooh. That's so much mana, though. Holy moly. Whoa. Take a drink. Get this out. Take out the cross. Oh. The cross. I went the wrong way, clearly. Oh, it's a little more bleed than my thing. Nice. No way. No. No, you can't possibly be telling me this. Hold on. I gotta have faith. Oh my god. No way. You're gonna say the name right when I get to the top. The sky's becoming red. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. We're in cross it off. We're in cross it off mode. We're in cross it off mode. Oh my god, it's just so good. How do I get out of here? Crumples on this jagged peak in my pants right now. Oh yeah. Wow. See, I feel the game and the map unfurling before me. And I'm trying so hard to just resist the urge to explore in 14,000 directions.
I am sorry. I repent. Come closer. Please, Pearl. Please, Pearl.
Found the grace. Found it. And Doombringer, if you're still here in 30 minutes, we will close our stream with the great discussion of bouncing off Elden Ring. Best game of all time. I mean, it's up there. It's definitely up there. I mean, if you said, Sean, what is the candidate for best game of all time? Right away, I need to be like, I'm not talking about a multiplayer game at all. Period. It's just its own category. I'm separating that entirely from single-player game experiences. I think Half-Life 2 is a candidate. Because, like, I actually think I would need to think a bit about, like, what does that even mean? Best game of all time? Can I get up here? Oh, alright. Baldur's Gate 3 it needs to marinate a little bit. Chrono Trigger, I think, is a candidate. How do I want to do this? I think I will do this and this. Holy moly. Does it actually connect like this? No way. Here's the Storm. No, not a multiplayer game. We're literally going to remove multiplayer games from the entire discussion. I see. Can I get up here? Is this just the hill is a hill? Alright. Crossing off this area then. Elden Ring is a multiplayer game. Like I mean, by the way, I'm. This is not a nitpicky statement. I mean, like, I will disregard the multiplayer component of a game. Because, like, StarCraft 1, that has single player and that has multiplayer. What do? We just say, here's what I think the game is as a single player game. Here's what I think the game is like as a multiplayer game. We just evaluate them as two separate things. And I just don't think that's like that. As long as you're not trying to super nit it. Sir Jackson says, where does Last of Us rank for you? Quite low, to be honest. Like, quite low. Not because I think it's a bad game, but because I think The Last of Us is like an 8. 7 or an 8 for me. I think it's just a really beautifully told story with a beautifully told world with the most straightforward gameplay ever. I mean, I would describe Last of Us as like the encapsulation of what solid generic AAA action is like. With some, and I mean, and I don't mean that as a knock, by the way. I don't mean this as like, so it sucks, you know. Control also falls under this category to me. Control is a brilliantly made game. Sweet world building, great aesthetic, just super fine, normal weapons in combat. You have a pistol, you have a shotgun, you have a sniper rifle, you have a machine gun. And I mean, for me, those kinds of games that are not gameplay first. Oh, yeah. Very center of the lands between, all manners of death wash up suppressed. And it's rainy. So good. actual backseat question, is it ever not rainy up here? Huh. Alright, let me just go on back. Yeah, no, I mean... Oh, hi. I super did not go this way before. More ghost birds. Got it. Yeah, there's this, like, and, like, I don't know. I think to a comment that Artosis made that is... It's a over-the-top comment, for sure. But, like, he said stories don't belong in games. If I want to go see a story, I'll watch a movie. Games should be about playing games. Which is like such a funny extreme thing to say. But the thing in that I agree with is, like, the number of games that say, hey, sit down and play a game, and then I'm just watching people talk to each other. Holy view. This is like their rendering benchmark spot. I might not even be able to get up there. What is this thing? Like, there's this tree, but then there's this shaft that's piercing upward. There's stuff out there. Marvelous. I wonder now how we get up there. Unbelievable. Oh. Shall we slay a dragon? You know what? I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm going to put these right here. Oh, it's gone. Okay. So we have some options. Do we go a lock downstream? Do we go to the Dragon's Pit Terminus? To the foot of the jagged peak? Do we continue to clear out this Scadu Altus? Do we continue to try to find the ruins of Unta? Let's try to figure out where all the gems are here. There is one thing I wanted to do. There was a guy in here. When I defeated Mesmer, there was a dude in here. Crazy. Okay. I want to go here. Did you beat Mesmer today? I sure did. How was the Mesmer fight? How many tries? Took me maybe... A couple of them I got like one shot immediately. Maybe 30 or 40? So let's go poke around this area below. I don't know how we'll get to the area above. That's all right. Dude, this is exactly what I'm talking about by exploring every nook and cranny. Look, it's just a rune arc. It's just a rune arc, but it's that little feeling of, hey, you did the right thing by trying to find that, man. Gorilla Brutus says, would you consider summoning NPCs for boss fights for the lore, or are you against it? I'm not against it. Like, I mean... I think the simplest way to understand me as a player, and also as a streamer, and also as just like a whole lot of different things. Let's see. Is that I'm doing this because I like it, and that's about the end of the thought. Like, hey, why do you have the Cross Naginata and the Ruins Greatsword? Yeah, because it's just like, it's really great. It's really fun. Are you against any other weapons? No. I think one of the sweetest things about this game is that it feels like it's dripping with possibility because you could do a playthrough with each weapon. Tell me the name of the fort. Fort of Reprimand. Interesting. Hear the dragon outside. Ach, ooh. Real Brita says, I seem to always choose builds that make the game harder, and then I get angry that I die all the time. I don't know. I like dying in games. It's fun to have some stakes. I love stakes. Oh, I completely forgot I got sidetracked by Artosis' remark. Yeah, like, Artosis' whole joke of stories don't belong in games. Games are for playing games. Like, I do think it's way too extreme of a statement. Because, like, you know, I am a lifelong person who has been moved to tears by the story in Chrono Trigger. I just think it's unbelievably beautiful. But man, I do get really tired of games where you just open them up and your character walks up to someone and talks to them, and they talk back, and my character, who I don't know anything about, has like really big opinions on stuff. He's getting into an argument with someone else about their opinions on stuff. I'm like, I'm just sitting here profoundly not giving a shit. And then I go to another area where I have to meet someone who explains to me how tough the quest is. And then I go to a tutorial where they just tell me exact button to hit in every position. If I don't do that, the game doesn't progress at all. There's no decision making, there's no gameplay. And like finally 3 hours in, I start getting to make choices and move around. Oh, I hear you. I hear you guys. Well, the thing that I love so much about the Souls games is that, like, you are always in control of the player, save for a very few narrow moments where there's cutscenes leading into a boss or before a boss or something like that. Like, I just like that I'm playing the game right away. I pretty frequently fire up Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And in that game, dude, you're just starting off. You get a little cutscene that lasts like 30 seconds, and then you're just playing the game. I mean, this is what I loved about Animal Well. This is what I loved about... Let's see, where do I want to go? I'm not ready to go there yet. There's still one more thing I want to check out. Can I get through any of this? No, it's the other side there. Great. Rise overrun. I'm just going to give you a timeout. No spoilers, please. Spoilers, please, at all. Stop backseating entirely, please. Nice. And if you're new here, I'm just... the timeout's temporary. Don't worry if this is your first time here. Oh. And you didn't know, but, we are a spoiler-free stream. No backseating. And everything I just did was intentional, I meant to. I was getting so curious about what they said. It was an instruction to jump over cages. And I mean, you know, I'm going to explore through the area at my own pace. There's a whole bunch of different paths to go through. There's just a lot of things to look at, and fortunately there's already a bunch of paths that I saw and was like just trying to debate between which areas I wanted to satisfy my curiosity on first. Easy. So fortunately nothing got spoiled, but the path to get to here was spoiled by chat the other day, and I was so upset. I was so sad, man. this guy come from? Oh, literally there. What? America's Rune? Golden remnants of the grace personally bestowed by Queen Marika to the heroes who joined the crusade for her? Used to gain 80,000 runes of brilliance. Queen Marika's grace blinds even the very best. It's just on a pile of burnt corpses? Yo. Sunboner Hole says, Sean, I was wondering how come you don't use guard counter? I use it all the time. Aha! Here we go. Nice. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I really like the Cross Naginata. Guard counter is just insane for stance breaking. Let's see where we are. Superb. So hop down here. Dr. Arms' question is discussing other weapons considered backseating in any way, shape, or form? I mean, a good way to do it is to describe what you like. What you did, like, because basically the entire base game, spoil as much as you want. You know, like, oh, I use this weapon, it's really cool with that, and I thought this was a really good thing. What I tend to not like is when someone starts transforming that into, hey, dude, you haven't used this weapon, you really should use this weapon. You'll be really happy to use this weapon. Day 9, day 9, day 9. Why have you not used this weapon? This weapon's really good, you should totally use this. Day 9, I think you just heard my explanation for the weapon arts. You'd really, really love it. Thank you, Dr. I really appreciate that. It's really just as Dan, there's a really cool weapon in the castle. So that would be considered a timeoutable offense, Surreal JC. I'm not going to time you out because I'm playing a game right now. But we also maintain that joke spoilers are treated as real spoilers. Oh. Also, one of the big reasons why I love doing this is that I can just look at chat. Just listen, because the pacing is so clear. So I'm going to go back, because I presume that this goes back the way that I neglected to go. This is the guy that I heard earlier on. Wait, what? Because I heard that. And I thought that it was going to be over this way, so I was like, well, I don't want to fight that guy yet. Flame Drake Talisman +3? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because there is this one, which is vastly boosts fire damage negation. Boosts fire damage negation by the utmost. Wow. That's insane. Huh. Weird. Capra says, cheers, Day9 for making content. Odd thing has been at least 11 years with you already. Well, hey! It's a treat to have you with us. Let me see if I can. Who else has been around for 11 years, huh? Where are my 11-year gamers? Who went bald along with me? Here. Me-moi, hell yeah. Where are my erotic bald men? Oh, interesting. Fluorescent pickles in my hairline is so receded I feel like a tsunami about to hit. Real Gunslingers, I started balding after you and finished just before you. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean you can see I got this little comical bit up at the front. I love balding. Feels good. Haircuts never been so simple, man. So we've pretty much done the loop, but now I'm very curious about what is here underneath. Sir Jackson 2 says, if I wanted to leave you a medium-length comment, like 5 sentences long would be a good form for that. Hit me with like a 1-0. This guy is about to have a very embarrassing experience. One more hit. Yeah, leave. I think the easiest thing to do would be to like do like part 1, part 2 kind of thing. One. A little 1 dot. Like post it all. And a little 2. Post it all. I think that might be the easiest. And if it needs more than that, I think that's the best. How embarrassing for the night. I know, right? Humiliating. Pathetic. Ghosty. Ghosty. It's good to see you, Ghosty. Bletson says, cheers, good stream. Happy 84 months, Bletson. Something weird's gonna happen when I get up here. Because, like, I saw the Grace swirls in there as well. Rainbow Chaser 99 has been watching since the Justin TV days. Hell yeah. Battlefield Priest's Cookbook. Yeah. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get here, but this seems as sensible a way as any. Why does everyone start for vaccine? Didn't read the text? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it at all. I know that all streams rules are different. And what I always like to do is I like to overcorrect. You know, instead of going, hey, we're going to be really stern, but we really don't want you to do it, right? I'd rather just, like, insta-time out for 10 minutes so people go, oh, I guess you're not supposed to do that here. Oh, okay. And then, have me be really nice and pleasant about it and have you be like, oh, thank you. No, thank you, I apologize. Now, here's what's weird. Why is this here? This doesn't make sense as to why this would be here. You fucking asshole. So I'm feeling very weird. Oh, I remember now. That's what I was hearing. There's still something really weird. Something like that's a little uncomfortably weird. Huh. Liz, do you remember your rant about when you do something embarrassing, the best response is just to move on and not to continue to dwell on it? Literally think about that like once a week at least. Dude, it's hard sometimes because it's real easy to just feel so embarrassed, man. And to be just stuck in that shame loop. Ugh. I don't know, it's really weird to me to say this, but I do take great inspiration from some people that are just like total sociopaths. Where they just are horrible people and they just don't care and they're just totally fine. Or like, have you guys ever seen those like unbelievably obvious scams that someone tried to pull? Like a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, and they do the scam, and they get, like, called out like crazy. And they get completely dragged, and they're like, oh, whatever. And then you just, like, keep doing stuff. Like, there's something that I find so powerful about that. Like, that's kind of incredible. That they just were total pieces of shit, and we're like, yeah, I mean, whatever. Is it time? Chicken quesadillas are on their way. Chicken quesadillas are on their way. So that is what I'm hearing here. You'd love to hear it. See, here's what's weird to me, is that I see there's this area down there, and I put my little rainbow stone there, because the rainbow stone can help act as like a little signifier to me. Of like, hey, if I'm below there, I can do that. So that is the guy that I'm hearing right there on the other side of the wall. So then I come up here. But like... how are you supposed to get up there? This is the part that's really weird to me, is that, like, what for what reason is there a site of grace there? I feel like maybe I'm reading into this too much. Is there, like, another pit that I can fall down here? Sir Jackson, this is part 1. Just want to drop a note and say that watching your playthrough of the DLC has taught me how to play the Elden Ring base game. Oh my god, sentence 1. I'm waiting, Sir Jackson, too. I'm like absolutely dialed in for the next part of this. Oh, okay, so I could, like, well, part 2. When I first played Elden Ring, I got frustrated and bored with it because I expected it to play like Dark Souls 3. Specifically, I was getting frustrated with how open world the game was. Dark Souls felt more curated. Dude, I had the exact same experience. Oh my god, that is exactly how I felt. Until I started to hit a few key pieces. Jackson says, thank you. I'm enjoying playing the base game so much more now that I'm chomping the map into bite-sized pieces and allowing myself to look at the map and just wonder, oh, what's that over there? So much fun. You're right. Oh, dude! That makes me so happy to hear. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, because, like, I really think that there was a strong probability that I just didn't wind up really playing a lot of Elden Ring and I missed out on something truly beautiful. Also, I genuinely feel like this should open. This is so confusing to me. I don't know why this is here. I'm really, ultra giga mega confused. I feel like, because it feels like there's this whole area under here, which I guess I did explore it, huh? So here's a question I'm wondering for myself. Okay. I think I answered my own question. Okay. I think I answered my question. I think... Fuck you! I was gonna say, maybe I can get up there with the horse. Okay, hold on. We're gonna test a theory. We're testing. Testing it. Could I have jumped from there up to here? Now that I can see. The DLC is way too dark. During the daytime, it's fine, but sometimes when it gets dark, it gets, like, fucking dark. Okay, so if I do, like, this... Oh! Oh my god. I thought you had to land over here. Oh! Fuck! Ah, you fucking asshole! Give me my souls back. Oh my god, no, because here's the funny thing. If I jump off, like, just like one over, we're fine. I already threw myself off this. Okay. Oh, is there anything over here that I missed? Oh, that was a good productive session. Alright, so we still have not done basically this area. We've done this whole upper area. I feel pretty good about what we've done and cleared. Actually, there are two things I'm just going to take care of real quick here. Those other two gems. So I'm literally just going to clear this off, and then I'm going to close out the stream for the day. And next week I'm going to be back for a little Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to be doing some quick Hearthstone action at the end of the week. I'm going to do some what are called Nemesis drafts with our friend Raren. We try to draft the worst arena deck possible for the other person. And then the new Hearthstone set's coming up. Where is the... Oh, give me a whole break, dude. I am rather annoyed. Hearthstone set, don't you mean Magic the Gathering? I mean Hearthstone set. I do mean Hearthstone. I'm going to play some Hearthstone. Yeah, I mean the, there's a new Hearthstone set. I even did some video content for it. Am I going back to Harold Halbert on Monday? I think so. I think we are. Let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, so I need to... How do I get the hell up here? I'm literally trying to jump to the other side of this, dude. Oh my god. Dude! Why can I sometimes get up and sometimes I can't? I don't even understand. Oh. 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 I am up here. I am up here. Oh yeah, I'm up here. Big Shrubby says, how old were you when you realized your laugh was contagious enough to monetize? 26, actually. Yeah, no, it wasn't always there with me, but I definitely know that. Like, I can charge for this shit, for sure. Like, I know it. I know it. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Oh, it smells really good in here. It smells really good. That means I'm gonna end my stream. In a second. You're kidding me. Oh, that's fine. $192, what can you do? Everyone have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. I am leaving. I'm going to just go because it smells amazing in here. I'm gonna turn this off right now. Turn off PS5. Bwam, dig-a-da-din, dig-a-da-din, bwam, dig-a-da-din, 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 bwam, dig-a-da-din. Oops, that's the wrong button. Bwam.